Boy, electronics. Can you have enough electronics in your boat? I don't think so. The more they make, the more you want. I tell you what, the depth finder's been around for a good number of years, and it's really standard operation when you need it in your boat for fishing. But in the last few years, they've came up with a unique thing that you can look to the sides of your boat. Instead of just seeing straight down, now you can look to both sides of your boat to check out fish and structure and so forth. I had a opportunity not too long ago to show the bottom line sign finder that I use in my boat. Take a look now. Boy, today's fisherman has never had it so good when it comes to electronics. For years now, we've been able to see below the water to see that mystery of the fish and the structure and the trees and everything else that's underneath the water. But now we can look to the side. We're able to see from the side with our depth finders to see fish under docks, in the reeds, near rock piles, areas that we have never been able to see from before. Not only can we see them, we can tell how far they are from the boat and so forth. Let's take a look and show you what my side finder I use in the front of my boat is here. This is a bottom line depth finder that shoots to the side and also shoots to the bottom. You can actually see under docks, you can see in the reed beds, rock piles, all along the shoreline. Not only does it show you that there's fish there by these little arch symbols there, but it also shows you how far away the fish is. This we're constantly marking fish to the side. Now next to it here, you can see in the scope, we're in 30 feet of water here, and we're in 25 to 14 feet. That's where the fish are showing up directly below the boat. So not only do I have the opportunity to see what's below the boat like many depth finders have been for a long time, now we can see it to the side. I can't tell you that every time I see a fish to the side I can cast over there and catch them, but I can tell you if I don't see many fish on the side finder, I usually don't have much action at the same time. It's a great confidence builder. You start seeing fish to the side, you fish a little harder, you fish a little longer, and you have a little more success. Let me show you how the transducer works, because that helps you to understand exactly how the focus of this depth finder works. Let me show you how I mounted this transducer to the trolling motor. What it does here, right here is where the transducer mounts directly on the bottom of my trolling motor. The transducer here faces down and shoots and sees everything that's on the bottom. On the sides of the transducer shoots to the sides and allows us to see what's on the side. So kind of think about it like this is sort of a spotlight, sort of like a flashlight. And when you shine that flashlight in the dark, it picks up and you can see things underneath in the dark just like you can see things under the water, just like you would a flashlight in the dark. Think of it that way, and you can actually not only find out how far away from the boat they are, you can pretty much get an angle of where they are. Here, I'll show you and how that would work. As I drop this back into the boat, back into the motor, back into the water, you see the top of my motor. It has a little target. Now on the sides of that is what I'm looking. Now I have it set up so it shows everything to the left side of my boat. So now I know that I'm using like a flashlight. So I don't have the motor running, but see how as I turn this, I know I'm looking this way, I'm looking back the other way, I'm looking back this way, all the way around. Now sometimes I can stop the trolling motor and actually search a bay by going just like this, and I'll search real slow and see if I can pick up fish. As I search around, I am picking up some fish here left and right of the transducer. So not only do we know that there's fish there, we know how far away they are and what angle they are. And that really, really gives you some confidence when you're fishing that bay. So I tell you what, a side finder is definitely a good tool for your boat. You can use it in so many ways. I tell you what, one of the ways walleye fishermen, when I fish for walleye and so forth, more and more walleye fishermen are using trolling with crankbaits and so forth, and we often will find that the fish are actually scattered to the side of us. So when you're trolling the pass, you may look on your side finder and see and spot fish 25, 30 feet away from the edge of the boat, and you find that consistent enough that you go back through and move your boat over 35 feet and try to hit that path and have some success with that crankbait. Or another way, of course, is using side planers that will bring your bait away from the boat that 25, 30 feet as you troll by and pick up these side finding fish. So walleye, northern, muskie, it doesn't make any difference. You start using this in the bays that the fish are, you're going to see more fish. You're going to stay on the fish a little longer because you see where they go. Like crappie fishermen will love it because you can find that little school that moves and stay right with that school. There's all kinds of ways to use it, and there's no doubt about it. It should be on your next toys for your boat list. So hope you get one, have some fun, and good luck on the water.